Do you ever find that you just get stuck when it comes to riding and training? You can't figure out how to improve or keep getting better? Well, in this video, what I'm gonna do is share with you some helpful things that I found has helped me improve my training and my riding. My first point to improving your riding is always make sure you have a horse person or an instructor that you can go to and talk to when you feel like you're just having problems with your horse. Even the best riders need instructors. So I always find, even if you can't afford to take lessons on a regular basis, just having a friend or maybe someone at your barn that you can turn to when you need help can make a real difference when it comes to figuring out problems and issues that you're having with your riding. Today's video is sponsored by Equilab, which is an app that you can find on Google Play or the Apple Store. Equilab has over 1 million users, and after using it for just a week and a half, I can totally see why. So in today's video, my points really go along with how Equilab can help your riding. So before we go on our ride, I'm just gonna hit start riding. And what this does is it starts tracking my ride. It also gives me an option to share a link with someone as a safety tracking measure, so someone can know that I'm out riding. In the event I fall off, they'll be able to come find me. One thing I noticed that really helped me improve my riding when I was younger is when I just started riding all the time. So I went from riding once a week in a lesson to then riding every day once I started leasing a horse. And that really helped me just because I was in the saddle all the time. Humans learn by repetition just like horses do. So the more you do something, the better you're gonna get, the more easy it is to be able to understand concepts when it comes to riding and training. Another point of that is just riding as many horses as you can. So each horse is different. Each horse has their quirks and the things that they don't like or that they do like. So I found that riding a bunch of horses really did help me improve in how I communicate and also just how I handle different situations. One way that Equilab can help you with this is that it enables you to track different horses and their training progress and your riding progress on them. So I'll show you here that I have Tucker entered into my app, and he's my only horse right now, so you can see that I have all his information in there. But when I get another horse, I can just add them into this app as well and track all their information too. Another way you can improve your riding is by tracking your progress. So this helps you look back and see what you need to work on. Whether you want to keep a journal or even use the app to track your progress, what this enables you to do is look back at your rides and see what you need to work on, but also see how you've gotten better at the same time. So I was in a lesson the other day and my trainer told me that Tucker looked weak at the canter. And I was like, well, it's probably because I haven't been working him that much. So I got the app, and when I rode with the app for the first time, it told me that I had only cantered for about 1 minute out of my whole ride, which was like 40 minutes. So I was like, okay, well, no wonder he's so weak at the canter. So you can see in my other rides after that, that I've worked on cantering for longer periods of time and really just working on building him up in that area. So through an artificial intelligence, Equilab actually tracks your progress. So I have my phone on me right now and it's on, and it's tracking my speed, it's tracking Tucker's gait, it's tracking how long we're in that gait. And so it's great for looking back to see where you're at and to see what you need to do to get better. Another great way to improve your riding is to try different riding disciplines. So it's okay to focus on one particular discipline and work on getting really good at that one, but trying different games and disciplines can also help you with your training, and also it can be really fun for your horse and be a nice change for your horse. So I know that one thing I did is one time I took a dressage lesson and we worked a lot on flat work and just collecting the horse and also adjusting the strides and stuff like that. So then when I went and did my jumping lesson, oh man, I was riding so much better, and I knew how to communicate with my horse so that I could get the right strides to jumps and everything like that. So the way I use Equilab with this is that I can actually plan out what I'm gonna do for my next rides. And in my training, I can select which discipline I'm gonna work on. So they have a lot of different options. They have flat work, jumping, dressage, trail riding, gallop training, and just a bunch of different options you can select. And what I wanna do is I actually wanna go through all of the training they have on here and actually do one each day and just do them all and have a record of that. One way that I personally like to improve my riding, just because I don't work with a trainer all the time, is I like to video myself riding. I really have a love-hate relationship with this because I hate seeing myself make mistakes, but I also find it really useful when it comes to like bettering my position and also how I communicate with the horse. So you can invite a friend out to film you, or I even just set up my phone and ride past it a few times just so I can get a clip of me doing something a few times. I also get my wonderful husband and my cameraman to come out and film me. But what I'll do is I'll watch myself ride and I'll make notes about what I could do better. Then I can actually put these notes into Equilab. So I'll show you here. I watched a video back and I noticed I was riding with my thumbs like this. So I noted on my next ride, which is actually today, work on keeping my thumbs up. So when I go in and plan my week and my training sessions, I can actually make notes as I plan the week. So here I'll just show you, I can make a note. When I work on my jumping, I'm gonna work on not rushing the horse to the jump. So that's one thing I can note. And so when I go into the app and I see my notes, I can know that I need to work on that for that ride. Okay, so we're done with our ride. So I'm gonna go into the app here and I'm going to finish my ride. I'm gonna hit finish my ride. And now you guys can see that it tells me how long I rode for. So I rode for 44 minutes. I only went 1.8 miles, so I didn't do a whole lot. And you can see that I even can rate my performance and my horse's performance. So I don't feel like I did that good in this ride actually, because I almost fell off a few times when Tucker spooked at the grass. Tucker did okay. The ground was medium because it rained last night. And then I can save it. And it's also gonna give me some other helpful tracking. So you can see, let me click on stats here. You can see my average speed, my top speed was 10 miles an hour. And I can just click on these things at the top. You can see my tempo, so what my average strides per minute were for each gait, how many transitions I did. That's the crazy thing about this app. I can't believe it can actually track that. My strides, the elevation increase and decrease that I did. Believe it or not, but Equilab does have a free version that will just do simple tracking on your ride, or you can get the premium version. So that's the version you saw on my phone. So premium version allows you to plan your rides out ahead of time. It also enables you to communicate with other horse people, and you can like look for them and search for them on the app. Be sure to go to the Apple Store or Google Play where you can find Equilab. So those are some of the ways that I use to improve my own riding. Why don't you comment down below one way that you like to improve your riding? If you found this video helpful, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more weekly horse videos.